little bit edgy, and a whole lot of cringy. Welcome to Uncle Cletus's What the Facts Top 5. Me amigos and me amigas, how we doing? Uncle Cletus is back. I'm suntanned and sober and ready to get it over. This week, we're bringing you NASA, which where I'm from means never a straight answer. Uncle Cletus dug through hours of footage to bring you his top 5 fails. And as an added bonus, I'm going to get you warmed up with a compilation of fails that didn't quite cut it to make the top 5. And be sure to stick around to the end because Uncle Cletus added some bonus footage just for you. Houston, we got a problem. Coming in at number 5. I like to call this one the High Wire Act. Now, why is that? Well, because it proves that NASA still uses wire harnessing to act like they're in space. Now, let's try and ignore those shit-eating grins. That almost gives it away itself. But let's pay attention to the gentleman in that strapped shirt. It's trying to reach for a wire that's not there to hold the guy in place. Now let's take a gander to the fella on his side. He's reaching down like he's going for the man's junk, or maybe to touch his buttocks. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like he's reaching for an invisible wire himself. See how his hand kind of wraps around thin air and then makes that tuggy motion, if you know what I mean. Then the other guy completes his circle, looks down, looks at him like, hey, are you trying to touch my oh wait, you're just making sure my harness is in its proper position. Now, we can't leave out our hairsprayed blonde vixen that's in the background, just laughing and pointing away at thin air like, hey, a wire here, a wire there. There's a wire everywhere. Man, I wonder what she's thinking to herself. What did I get myself into? Or, man, I sure hope they call cut so we can refilm this. Ooh-wee. Augmenting its way to the number 4 spot. Now these two Nasholios have seen better days, let me tell you. Are those stars in his eyes? Nope. Augmented contacts. That's right, folks. He's being broadcast an upload that only those contacts can see. It's virtual reality. And guess what? The camera wasn't working properly, and he goes to move the hat back. But check, Uncle Cletus ain't falling for that. Pass the touch-up on the left-hand side. Bum, bum, bum. Slicing its way in at number 3. It's with a heavy heart we come to you tonight to let you know that Chris Hadfield has been murdered on the International Space Station. But folks, this is NASA, and this is our fellow Chris. He's their musical messiah, so we know that something good will come. So in typical NASA form, they fooled us, folks. That's right. We think that Mr. Hatfield's up there singing a song, but they're actually putting together the $10 billion man. First off, they start on old Mr. Hatfield by trimming a little bit of the top off his hair. working their way down the sideburns. Maybe they're gonna clean out his ears a little. Maybe a little dental work. Tonsils removed. Maybe he's getting some lip injections. Adam's apple. There you go. Maybe they're trying to cut that out. Well, maybe they're just trying to slice his throat again. I don't know. Is this a microphone or is this some kind of damn laser beam? Yeah, right. Whose tallywhacker do they think they're yanking on? I'm gonna tell you something. This blue screen and green screen and CGIing and FBAing and FBIing and CIAing and black opping, it's just getting tiresome. And I'm telling you what, Uncle Cletus is tired of falling for the banana in the tailpipe. The old keister just ain't what it used to be, if you know what I'm saying. So NASA, Mr. Hatfield, and all you other astronauts, you can kiss my hairy, moonshine-filled, gas-producing, astronaut-hating hound dog. Gotcha. Pushing its way up to number 2. Now, with a prominent name like Bush coming into town, it seems it would only make sense that everyone's on their P's and Q's and up to their best behavior. Unfortunately, not these astronauts. It seems the chromakey is in display for everybody to see. Watch at that red arrow pointing at the screen behind Bush's wheelchair. I know he's blind, but Stevie Wonder can see that. Whoopsie! Looks like somebody wasn't totally prepared to get Bush after all. Well, folks, with that said, I hope you enjoyed number 2, which I call Tom Peak Aboo. Stop, drop, and rolling its way to the number 1 position this week. We have Ed White, the first U.S. spacewalk from 1965. Now remember, folks, stop motion was still kind of a big deal in the 60s. So if you take a close gander at his helmet and his hand, it almost reminds you of some of the best stop motion that was available at the time. And we're gonna ignore how choppy and slow robot-y this whole footage looks because of the date. Come on, folks. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, hell, shame on me. Get out the moonshine and let's get drunk. But before we drink our night away, let's point out a few things here. Exhibit A, the helmet. Now, if the helmet's a Loctite and it's locked into place, there's no way in Sam's hell he's gonna be able to twist the helmet to look over at us and wave to the camera. Uh-oh, somebody made a boo-boo. Now, I'm no scientist, but they're going 17,000 miles an hour, folks. So wouldn't there be just a hair of fluctuation between him and the sardine shuttle? Oh, don't get me started on that damn glove. If they're in a vacuum of space, wouldn't anything that wasn't tied, nailed, or glued down just shot out when they opened up the capsule? Unfortunately, folks, that's just a little above Uncle Cletus's pay grade. So, stay classy, drink that moonshine, and until next week, folks, hasta luego. Cletus is in need of some new trousers, folks. That's right. So I need you to like it, share it, subscribe to it, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of my future What the Facts top 5s. Hey, Brother Bob, take us on out.